Welcome to the virtual tour of movies starring A-list celebrities shot on location throughout Las Vegas. Caesar's Palace. You have probably seen this iconic landmark in lots of movies. This is exactly where the famous scene from Rain Man took place, in which the Tom Cruise character and his savant brother, played by Dustin Hoffman, beat the casino at blackjack through the illicit technique of card counting. This very scene was subsequently parodied in the comedy The Hangover, where a group of friends, led by Bradley Cooper, attempt to deal with the crazy consequences of a bachelor party gone wrong after they all wake up with no memory of the previous raucous night.
Mike Tyson?
Robert Downey Jr. as multimillionaire superhero Tony Stark played dice here as well in the first Iron Man, shot by Jon Favreau. Favreau also hilariously played his bodyguard in the film.
Can I ask you a couple of questions?
She's cute. She's all right. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
It's the fabulous Flamingo Hotel. This is one of many strange stops in the psychedelic trip of gonzo journalist Hunter S. Thompson, as masterfully played by Johnny Depp, in a drug-induced colorful scene that takes place in a suite of this hotel during Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Mirage. The Griswold family's vacation goes wild at the Mirage Hotel in the movie Vegas Vacation. The family is faced with the danger of gambling, puberty, and charm of Wayne Newton. At the end, it is family values that cure all this Vegas madness. Steve Martin's Sergeant Bilko gathered together his entire platoon at the Mirage and hits the craps table in the eponymous movie.
Is there anything we can do for you?
Yes, go down to your vault and tell the rest of your money to be patient. We'll be together soon.
On the right, you can see the Treasure Island Hotel. In the movie Knocked Up, a phenomenally high Seth Rogen and Paul Rudd come to watch Cirque du Soleil's Mystère, but they soon realize that it was not the best of ideas. Sandra Bullock in Miss Congeniality 2, Armed and Fabulous, manages to save Miss America and William Shatner from a sinking ship in Treasure Island's outdoor pirate show. Venetian. In the third part of the film adaptation of the computer game Resident Evil, an action-packed, scary post-apocalyptic story, a dramatic zombie attack on a caravan of survivors with Mila Jovovich and Ali Larter took place here near the replica of the Rialto Bridge in Resident Evil Extinction. This same hotel was featured as the starting point in Rat Race, where a wild race for a $2 million prize takes place, all for the kicks of eccentric millionaires. The challenge was accepted by 8 characters portrayed by the likes of Whoopi Goldberg, Seth Green, Cuba Gooding Jr., and the English comedian Rowan Atkinson.
A race? He's a race! I hope I win.
Luxor. The Martians in Tim Burton's movie Mars Attacks all stayed here to witness the otherworldly performance of Tom Jones singing his famous song, It's Not Unusual.
Tom Jones, right? It ain't unusual, eh? Tom, can I have an autograph? Anybody got a pen?
In the neighboring casino of the Mandalay Bay, Sylvester Stallone is once again the Italian stallion, as the 60-year-old Rocky Balboa puts on boxing gloves for his final fight against heavyweight champion Antonio Tarver. At the MGM Grand Hotel, in a movie, Now You See Me, 4 talented magicians played by Jesse Eisenberg, Isla Fisher, Woody Harrelson, and Dave Franco rob a bank in France and distribute €3 million to the audience during their performance. But of course, Morgan Freeman explains to the police how they all did it. Downtown Las Vegas. At the Golden Nugget Casino, Jason Statham comes to take revenge for his girlfriend on the son of a gangster played by Milo Ventimiglia, showing off his stunning fight skills in Wild Card. It is here that veteran Vegas magician the incredible Burt Wonderstone and his partner, played by Steve Carell and Steve Buscemi, meet their main competitor, the tricky street magician played by Jim Carrey, who shows off his shocking, and to put it mildly, unconventional tricks. In the movie Lucky You, Eric Bana plays a professional poker player living in Las Vegas. He takes part in the main event of the World Series of Poker in Binion's Casino. After beating all the world's poker stars, he gets to the final table where he plays against the two-time world champion, who also happens to be his father. It was downtown LV where a final climactic scene takes place, in which the characters played by Nicolas Cage and John Cusack chase down escaped convict Cyrus, played by John Malkovich, in the now classic action movie Con Air. And it was also here that Brendan Fraser, Bugs Bunny, and Daffy Duck flee from the gun-toting Yosemite Sam in Looney Tunes Back in Action. Wynn. Kevin James brings the unstoppable mall cop Paul Blart to life at the Wynn Hotel in his fun popcorn movie. Accidentally discovering a plot about a robbery, he decides to personally apprehend the criminals with hilarious results. Also, this hotel was utterly destroyed in the disaster movie 2012. At the Aria Hotel. Three friends, played by Robert De Niro, Morgan Freeman, and Kevin Kline, all go to the wedding of their childhood friend, played by Michael Douglas, in the movie Las Vegas. They decide to turn the clock back and arrange an exclusive stag party where even rapper 50 Cent is turned away.
You gotta come in for a little bit?
Oh, no, it's a private party.
In the Planet Hollywood Casino, the events of yet another movie about card counters called 21 takes place. In this critically acclaimed film that's based on a true story, the character of the MIT lecturer, played by Kevin Spacey, assembles a crack team of 5 talented students to beat the casino. The security officer, played by Lawrence Fishburne, tries to foil them. British singer Elda Snow, played by charismatic Russell Brand, arranges a rock star party together with Jonah Hill in a luxury suite complete with furry walls. Sex, drugs, fights, and a fire started by P. Diddy all result in the characters fleeing Planet Hollywood. It was also at this hotel in What Happens in Vegas that the characters of Cameron Diaz and Ashton Kutcher meet each other, and after a night of revelry, discover that they somehow got married. Everything becomes even more complicated when Ashton wins a jackpot of $3 million, and Cameron's character wants half of it as his newly minted wife. Bellagio. And finally, perhaps the most epic of all Las Vegas movies reenacts the most daring casino heist in history. In a movie Ocean's 11, professional thief Danny Ocean, played by George Clooney, and his 11 friends, including Brad Pitt and Matt Damon, attempt to steal $160 million from the depository at the Bellagio. And of course, we cannot forget the legendary escape of Chow from The Hangover Part III.
I love cocaine!
And the hotel was destroyed in the movie 2012. Well, all of them were destroyed in 2012. Just like in Godzilla. Thanks for watching, and we hope you liked our trip through Las Vegas's cinematic history. We'll soon be showing off so much more, so subscribe to our channel.